It's Friday, April 12, 2024. Welcome to the Blessors of Israel podcast. I'm Matthew Dodd, Executive Director of Blessors of Israel. The Middle East and the rest of the world are on edge. According to CBS News, Israel is now bracing for a worst-case scenario that U.S. officials believe could materialize within just hours. The possibility of a direct attack on Israeli soil by Iran in retaliation for an alleged strike almost 2 weeks ago that killed 7 Iranian military officers. Iran has vowed to take revenge for Israel killing its commanders, who were hit by an April 1st strike on an Iranian consulate in Syria's capital of Damascus. 2 U.S. officials told CBS News that a major strike against Israel was expected as soon as Friday, possibly to include more than 100 drones and dozens of missiles aimed at military targets inside the country. Now, in light of the imminent threat, the United States has instructed its diplomatic employees in Israel not to travel far from their homes until further notice. And according to Axios, 3 U.S. officials confirmed that Iran sent a message to the Biden administration through several Arab countries earlier this week, stating that if the U.S. gets involved in the fighting between Israel and Iran, the U.S. forces in that region will be attacked. Well, President Biden answered Iran's warnings on Wednesday during a joint press conference with Japan's Prime Minister. He said, and I quote, "As I told Prime Minister Netanyahu, our commitment to Israel's security against these threats from Iran and its proxies is ironclad. Let me say it again, ironclad. We're going to do all we can to protect Israel's security." And speaking to reporters earlier today about Iran's threat against Israel, Biden simply said one word: don't. Now, on the diplomacy front, the Daily Caller reports that the Biden administration asked China on Thursday to urge Iran against launching a retaliatory strike against Israel. During a phone call between Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, Blinken asked Beijing to deter Iran from launching an attack against Israel. But Wang rejected Blinken's request and stated that China strongly condemns Israel's strikes and urged the U.S. to play, quote, a constructive role in the Middle East. Well, where China refused to assist with diffusing tensions between Iran and Israel, Great Britain, Germany, and Russia even urged countries in the Middle East to show restraint on Thursday. Now, because of this threat, on Tuesday, the Times of Israel cited an anonymous Western security official who noted Israel has been conducting Air Force drills in recent days, drills that include preparing to target Iranian nuclear facilities and other key infrastructure should the Islamic Republic retaliate for the Damascus strike by attacking from its own territory. Well, yesterday, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated his warning to Iran if it attacked Israel, stating, quote, "We are in challenging times. We're in the midst of a war in Gaza that is continuing with full force. In addition, we are continuing with ceaseless efforts to return our hostages. But we are also preparing for challenges from other fronts. We set a simple principle. Anyone who hits us, we hit them. We are ready to fulfill our responsibilities to Israel's security in defense and attack." Blessors of Israel is closely monitoring this crisis between Israel and Iran. Will you please join me in praying for Israel and her people during these difficult days? To receive the latest curated news concerning Israel with biblical commentary, please visit our website at www.blessors.org. That's Blessors with an O-R-S.org. Please subscribe to our channel on this platform and make sure you like this podcast. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Getter. We appreciate your prayers and your ongoing financial support as we build this new important ministry. Thanks again for joining me. Please remember, those who bless Israel will be blessed. Shalom, shalom.